For 3 decades, the Texas Sportsman has brought you the best in outdoors programming. This year, we're celebrating our 30th year of hunting, fishing, and enjoying the great outdoors like never before. Join us as we explore and learn to love some of the most beautiful places right here on the Texas Sportsman. Brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, Capital Farm Credit, Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine, South Padre Boat Rentals, L&F Distributors, Busch Light, Shallow Sport Boats, and the Sportsman in San Benito. The adventure begins right here, right now, with your hosts, Fred and Cindy Rodriguez. The Texas Sportsman is brought to you by Busch Light. Enjoy an ice-cold Busch Light today. Smart fishermen start and finish their trip at White Sands Motel, Bar and Grill, Marina and Bait Shop in Port Isabel. It's a beautiful day on the South Texas coast. Today on Texas Sportsman, we're headed out to do some fall fishing with Captain Big John Ruiz, his lovely wife Ludi, along with Fred and Cindy. We're headed out to do some drift fishing and see what wonderful critters might be living in the bay. It's all in fun, but make no mistake, the girls want to beat the boys in a bay fishing contest. Gotta have it.
Good one. Got a red, got a red. You got audio? Nice one. Get it going, get it going. You get your rod, John? Here you go. I will. Not my
Yay!
Awesome. Good fish, good fish. Good job, good job. All right.
It took a while to get here, but we're here.
We got it going, got it going. Hey folks, welcome to the Texas Sportsman. On today's show, we got another extravaganza fishing show with Big John and his wife joined us today too, Ludi. And Cindy, you caught that one there?
Sure did.
I tell you what folks, it was a late start for us. We got a wind that's coming out of the north this morning. And I'll date it. I think it's like around November the 11th. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. And John, putting us on the fish, Big John, once again. It's a nice redfish. We went scouting around, right, John?
Yeah, we were looking around, see what we could see. But we looked at the water here and we looked at the pharmacy, so we stopped and gave it a try. Sure enough.
Yeah, a little deeper water. Okay, we cruised all over it by the drum boat north of that, but that's a good redfish.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's get it going.
And who caught the first one?
You did right here.
Girl power, baby.
Lady redfish.
That's right.
Don't. Stay with us.
I'm not even gonna start.
Yeah, it's
We're
all
gonna
right.
get our butts kicked. I tell you that right now. I can guarantee you that right
That's
now.
a good keeper, all right? A good keeper. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman, brought to you by Busch Light. There you go. All right, good trout. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Yay, Ludi. Little girl power.
Nice size trout. There you go. All right, good trout. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Yay, Ludi. Little girl power.
It's gonna be one of those shows, John. All right, nice one. Measure that one up, John. I think she's probably 16, but gotta make sure.
Good job, Ludi.
Rules, gotta have it. I'm gonna hit her at 16. Dang it. How do you do that, Fred? Golly. I got them digital camera eyes. Slide it down here, Bill. Just slide it.
Well, well, it looks like the ladies may just let the fellas catch a few fish. But I have a feeling, somehow, the girls are gonna win. It's just a feeling. Stick around and find out.
Go ahead, John. What we got?
Yeah, nice red.
Nice redfish. It's a
Yeah.
quick bite.
Yeah, I told Cindy to cast that way, and then I threw it, and sure enough, it
You
was
sure
right
did.
there.
That should have been my fish, John.
and I had already wrapped up.
Yeah,
We're going to the other spot.
we're gonna move around. Like, throw that way, I'll throw there. My last cast, that's where it was.
And I'm so obedient. I went that way, and look at you.
Hey,
That's so cool.
So choice of bait that we're using, we have some cut mullet. Big John brought some cut mullet.
And
Then
some cut
I got
ballyhoo.
some ballyhoo también from Mr. Ballyhoo. And this is the rig that we're using too. John likes to make his own rigs here, guys, okay? And it's okay, the fish are nice and kicking there. John, what test line is this?
I use 40 pound, just regular mono.
Okay.
I'm using a 2 ounce. You can use 2 or 1 ounce, depending on what fishing line you have. This one has, I think, 25 pound braid. That one has 15, so that's got a 1 ounce, 2 ounce. Try to get
Okay.
as far as I can out there,
Yeah.
and then just let it sit. And just as you bring the slack, as you drift towards it, and then wait for that good hit.
There you go. Now, Big John and I have been fishing together for about 15 years already. I think we've already dated so many times. It's just it's like another fishing trip, huh,
Yeah.
buddy? Okay, so this is what it's all about. He's out of Pirates Landing. They're in Port Isabel. Okay, a good shout out to Pirates Landing, and of course White Sands Motel Marina there in Port Isabel también. So stay with us on the Texas Sportsman. We're catching some fish. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine.
What do you got there, Fred?
I don't know. I thought it was a red, but it might be a small red. If not, it's a catfish. Yeah, it's a cat. The way they start bouncing around,
The telltale signs.
yeah. Crank, crank. There it is, grow power, redfish.
Almost. Dale.
That's a good redfish, all right. Big John Guide Service coming at you. Looking good, looking good. Grow power, hun.
You got a bigger red too.
Nice,
Nice.
good one.
Yeah, más. ¿Cómo tiró? ¿Bien?
Oh yeah, that feels like a good one. That looks good.
Nice. It's nice when you hear that drag like that.
Yeah.
I wonder what that feels like.
I don't know, I haven't caught one today. But you know what, coming out and bringing the ladies, you know,
It's all about.
that's what it's all about, man. Let them enjoy it. Good fish. There you go.
There you go.
Bite that fish.
Dale,
Give it
voy más.
time. Don't be in a hurry. There you go. All right.
Nice.
Good catch. Awesome, awesome. Good redfish. Another good red. That's a little bigger there, John.
Yeah,
There
that's a nice
you
bigger
go.
red.
So what we did, folks, is we made another drift. Once you, you know, I'll tell you what, when you're fishing out here and you make a run, this is our second run that we came through right here to Big John. And John asked me, Fred, are you gonna go to the right or to the left when you come back? I know what to do, you know what to do, but tell the folks that are watching that are just new, they just got a boat, John, tell them what happens.
Well, a lot of times what happens is that, you know, you'll be fishing, you'll catch some fish. So, and if you have a GPS and so forth, you know, you'll mark your line.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens a lot of times is you'll see people that they'll have a good successful drift and they'll come back and they'll just plow right through it or just move 100 yards or whatever. The fish are gonna be that area, but it just helps a lot more when you're able to do a big old circle. That way,
Just make a circle.
yeah, that way you can leave the fish undisturbed. You can go through it a couple of times, and especially if you fish there often. You're gonna go there tomorrow, the next day. You kind of leave the fish alone. So you let them be there for a while. You easier get your fish.
And you know, and I tell you, a lot of the people that are watching, that have been watching the show for years and years, I don't mind telling you where we're fishing, okay? John, because the fish move all over the place, okay? But we're just a little bit due west of the drum boat, if y'all know where the drum boat is. And we were in the clear water earlier in the morning, and then we finally found them in a little dirtier water right here. So sometimes you just gotta move around, and I'm glad we got this nice shallow spot.
That's
So,
you're right. We went to the clear water. We didn't have that much wind in the morning, so it
Yeah.
was kind of calm. And so the water was just too clear. And sometimes you want a little bit of wind. You don't want the fish to be so finicky. So sometimes you move it, and the first thing you do is come to dirtier water, and sure enough.
And another thing that we did was we popped up that drift anchor, okay? Because the wind did start blowing, and now you want to concentrate and just cover the area a little slower. Good redfish. Way to go, Lily. Grow power.
And I'm gonna want to turn the boat around.
Okay.
Because if you see how we're drifting, we're
Yeah,
going like
away.
that.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to stay on this line here.
There you go.
Or try to. Or a trout.
A trout.
It's a small red.
Small red. There you go. That's a
He was
small
playing
red.
with it for a while too.
There you go. There you go. Some action. Red fish. Come on, red fish. Yeah, there it is. Nice red.
Watch on the
Nice
motor.
red. Nice red.
Enjoy the motor.
Right here, brother.
It's a good one.
All right.
Walk this
all
way,
right.
Cindy, if you can. If you can't walk this way, try to. Try to walk this way if you can.
Go that way. Go away to John. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Okay, keep it tight. Keep the rod up. Good one.
Look at that beauty.
Real rookie. Wonder-
Pick it up. Pick it up. Reel, reel, reel.
There we go.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good job. Good job.
Did you see that, John?
Saw it. Good
Well,
job.
I tell you what, I need a little credit here because I've been in the back over here switching
Yeah.
rods with her. You know, I've been switching rods and I've been putting on the bait because she's tired. But I tell you what, that was a good fight. It just
Yeah,
went in
sure
there and you
was.
caught
Did
it, hooked
good.
it up.
Let me bring this line in.
We
real
made
fast.
another drift through here, okay? And you know, I'm gonna tell you, this is the tip of the week by Bush Light. I tell you what, guys, when you're fishing, ladies, when you're fishing the back of the boat and the redfish starts coming to you and you get it close to the motor, we've seen it time and time and again, okay, where the fish is gonna go underneath the motor, it's gonna get underneath the power pole, so you wanna follow that fish. Just follow the fish. You got a nice boat right here, the 24-foot shallow sport that we're on, and get away from it and bring it over here, and it's a fair fight, and there you have a nice redfish. Good job, good job. Let's
Good
see that
job.
redfish there.
Right in the corner. Get those hookouts there if you don't mind.
Yes,
There,
sir.
I got it. Never mind.
Got
We're
it.
Good. Nice.
Can you hold that?
You got it. Yeah, sure.
Do this.
Yay.
Okay.
Good job. Outstanding.
Good fish, good fish. Good size to eat.
So we got to watch the boys versus the girls in a bay fishing contest. No surprise, the ladies won. They caught more fish, better fish, and bigger fish. There was that monster catfish Fred caught, but I digress. We had a great time out on the water with Captain Big John Ruiz and his lovely wife Ludi, along with Fred and Cindy. It made for a really fun day. And after all, isn't that why you go fishing? Just to get away and have a nice time. And who better to have it with than with some good friends? A good time was had by all, and the ladies absolutely smoked the guys. But the object of the game was to get out on the water and enjoy the beautiful South Texas weather. It's fall in the Rio Grande Valley, and it's a great time to catch redfish. And coming up, we're going to show you how to get a hold of Captain Big John or Captain Fred Rodriguez to take your family, your friends, your co-workers out on the water and enjoy a beautiful day of fishing. Texas sportsmen gotta have it.
Let's see, is it a red or is it a cat? No, it's a redfish. Let's see, it's gotta be a red. The way it's moving. No, it's a...
It's a
yep,
red, small red.
It's a small red. Nice red.
Net worthy or?
Net. Well, you always want to have the net. because you never know.
No, he looks like he might make.
He might make
This
it.
is a good eating one right here.
I don't know. He's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna toss him back because. But we're gonna measure him. Always gotta measure it. Stay with the rules of Texas Parks and Wildlife. Let's see what we got. Probably somebody calling you to book a trip, John. Lay it right there, brother. Properly weigh to measure a fish. We're gonna find out right here.
20 and a little over a quarter, almost a half.
See that you gotta see, guys. What you gotta do is make sure the nose is all the way to the check stick, and then you can go ahead and push the tail over, and that goes to 20 and a half. So that is a perfect eating redfish, good fillet. Okay, remember your regulations. You know, Big John, I tell you what, that fish that I had right there, I felt a little bite, and I've been catching catfish, and you know, with catfish, you catch redfish. But how did yours feel too? What tip can you offer there?
A lot of times when you're throwing bait, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't like to throw bait because I catch a lot of catfish, and you do. I mean, there's days when you catch a lot of catfish in there. But what happens a lot of the times, and I've noticed it's happened a lot with us, especially, is that you'll feel like catfish trying to eat that bait, or because I always like cut the chunks of ballyhoo or bait and they cut a little big, so they're messing with it. But you gotta keep in mind, the redfish is also looking for that bait also. So that catfish might be bumping it, but if that red's close and finds that bait, he's gonna push that catfish aside and he will hit that mullet. And it happens a lot of times when I know it's a catfish bite, just he can't swallow, and all of a sudden I just get that real big hit when that redfish comes and hits it hard. So just a lot of times, just be patient, just let it sit there, and you know, a lot of times it does happen. So.
Yep, that you gotta be patient. As what we're doing right here, folks, is we got a north wind blowing in about 8-10 miles an hour, and it just keeps pushing us this way. And as you throw your bait out there, well, all we're doing is just picking up the slack on the line, and you're waiting for that hit. Stay with us. You're watching The Texas Sportsman. I want to remind you guys to book a trip with Captain John right here out of Port Isabel, or you can book one with me. Okay, and another thing that I do, of course, is the outfitting, having to do with deer hunts, hog hunts, quail hunts, dove hunts, and Big John's getting into that too as well. Nilgai hunts, we do all of that. So give us a call and we'll take care of your trips for the outdoors. Well, folks, that wraps up another edition of the Texas Sportsman. We had a great time out there with Big John. Thank you, Big John.
Great job.
Okay. Uzi, we had a great time with you.
Girls did good.
Oh, the girls, of course, caught more fish. What can you say on that?
Nothing new.
That's right, nothing new.
You
Yeah.
always do well.
Yeah, you did well, and I hope you guys that are watching, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that y'all learned something on the TV show. Okay, that's what we've been trying to do. John has been fishing with us on the Texas Sportsman for close to 15 years already. The show's going on its 30th year, John. Okay, so we want to thank you for coming with us once again, you and your wife, and we always try to teach, right, John?
That's what we try to do.
Yeah.
Try to educate, and you know, that's what it's all about. Having fun on the water and catching fish, and
Yeah,
you know, follow the Texas Parks and Wildlife guidelines, and
have to.
watching others and being careful with everybody else out there.
Yeah, and from boating to rigging to, you know, all the etiquette that we have. There's so much that you got to know. The birds are coming up. We're here at White Sands. We want to thank White Sands here at Port Isabel for hosting us here on the Texas Sportsman. Till next time, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman, tracking outdoors. Gotta have it.
Thanks for watching The Texas Sportsman. And thanks for sticking with us for 30 years of bringing you the great outdoors. Join us next time for more excellent adventures right here on The Texas Sportsman. Brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, Capital Farm Credit, Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine, South Padre Boat Rentals, L&F Distributors, That's Bush Light, Shallow Sport Boats, and The Sportsman in San Benito.